What's good YouTube, your boy Proxy back here again with another punish guide. I finally created a Discord and you can join using the link down in the description. It's a community where anybody of any skill level is welcome to join. Let's talk about how to punish Kenshi. First, we have blindsided at negative 17 frames. This string is punishable on block. Note, this string is usually used in conjunction with force push or ancestral guard to make it safe. If the force push is not fully charged, then he is punishable at negative 11 frames. You can also armor through the variation or interrupt it. He's safe otherwise. If he uses Ancestral Guard, you can armor through it. He may also use Demon Drop to possibly open you up. Unless he has a low hitting cameo like Frost, this can simply be reacted to as there is no mix involved. However, if he does have Frost, there's a significant 9 frame gap between both moves so you can fuzzy guard it. Block overhead first as it comes out at 17 frames, then low for the 26 frame low. Here's some counters against Kenshi Striker using this string to get center out safely. First, Sub-Zero's armor can be used to negate grenades, allowing you to punish Kenshi. You can also use Serena and call her to tank the 2 grenades, allowing you to full combo punish Kenshi. Last, you can also backdash then block to create space between you, Kenshi, and Jump Master. Following up, we have Belly Buster at negative 8 frames. General rule of thumb is that down 1 can be punished by down 1. Next, we have Silencing Souls at negative 8 frames. This string has significant pushback, making it essentially safe on block. You can flawless block the last hit to punish Kenshi. This string also has a gap that you can hammer through. Up next, we have Slice and Dice at negative 7 frames. This string has a gap that you can hammer through. This string can also be punished by reversals such as Lee Maze and Hand Cheesy Lion. Following up, we have Pinned at negative 8 frames. The last hit of this string can be flawless blocked, allowing you to punish Kenshi. This string has the same prior gap that you can hammer through. The last hit also has a gap that you can hammer through. Up next, we have Spirited Away at negative 10 frames. The last hit of this string can be flawless blocked, allowing you to punish Kenshi. Dash cancel to confirm the punish. This string also has the same prior gap that you can hammer through. Next, we have Deep Stab at negative 8 frames. The last hit of this string can be up blocked, allowing you to punish Kenshi. The last hit of this string can also be flawless blocked, allowing you to punish Kenshi. This string has the same prior gap that you can hammer through. The last hit also has a gap that you can hammer through. Up next, we have Sneaky Sneaker at negative 8 frames, punishable by down 1. Following up, we have Heightened Senses at negative 7 frames. This string can be punished by reversals such as Lee Maze. Next, we have Sweeping Hill at negative 7 frames. This string can be punished by reversals such as Lee Maze. Let's get to his Sento stance. First, we have Transcendent Cut at negative 12 frames. String is punishable on block. Up next, we have Grey Glint. This string has a gap that you can hammer through. Following up, we have Water Cutter. This string has the same prior gap that you can hammer through. The last hit also has a gap that you can hammer through. Next, we have Breaking Backhand at negative 8 frames, punishable by down 1. Following up, we have Impaler at negative 13 frames. This button is punishable on block. It has significant pushback, so dash cancel to confirm the punish. It can also be up blocked and punished. Up next, we have Upper Slice at negative 7 frames. This button can be punished by reversals such as Lee Maze. Up next, we have Fading Light. This string has a gap that you can hammer through. Following up, we have Lost Way at negative 15 frames. String is punishable on block. This string also has the same prior gap that you can hammer through. The last hit of this string also has a gap that you can hammer through. Next, we have Bad Feeling. This string has a gap that you can hammer through. Up next, we have Gutted at negative 8 frames, punishable by down 1. Following up, we have Get Back. The last hit of this string has a gap that you can hammer through. Last, we have Painful Poke at negative 10 frames, punishable by a quick fire reaching mid. Let's talk about his specials. First, we have Ancestral Guard at negative 7 frames. It can be interrupted by various buttons with proper timing. It can also be interrupted by a non-projectile special. The cancel can be punished on a proper read. Up next, we have Soul Charge at negative 16 frames. The special is punishable on block. Dash cancel to confirm the punish. Same rules apply to the enhanced version. Following up, we have Demon Drop at negative 17 frames. This special is punishable on block at close range. Dash cancel to confirm the punish. It can also be up blocked, affording you more frames to punish it. It can be armored through at farther distances. It can also be punished by well-timed jumping. There are some cameos and fighters that can punish or counter this special. Sub-Zero's Ice Armor negates it, allowing you to punish Kenshi in various ways. If up blocked, Sector Telepunch can punish it. Movado can also punish it on a block with Nomad's Touch. Chameleon's Glow also ignores it, allowing you to punish Kenshi in various ways. Scorpion is one of the few characters that can full combo punish Kenshi after up blocking Demon Drop at far ranges. Same rules apply to the enhanced version. Next, we have Rising Karma at negative 16 frames. This special is punishable on block. Same rules apply to the enhanced version. Up next, we have Force Push at negative 11 frames. This special is punishable on block. Dash cancel to confirm the punish. When fully charged, it is safe on block. Let's talk about Kenshi plus Sento. First and foremost, I cannot perfectly recreate all the various timings and usage of the various strings to tell you which is specifically punishable or when you can armor or press a button. Puppet characters are very volatile. What I can do is give you tips on what to do and what not to do. First and foremost, you can deactivate Sento with a projectile or a button, preferably with good reach or fast recovery, so that if it whiffs, Sento doesn't punish you. First and foremost, you need to understand that Kenshi and Sento can either attack simultaneously or delayed, with one taking precedence over the other. This allows Kenshi to jail you, meaning you cannot press a button when they attack almost simultaneously. Sento has 4 moves, with each being negative, during which Kenshi can attack at any time. 2 of these buttons have armorable gaps. Even though these buttons on their own are negative, him also being able to block during his attacks makes them safe. You need to understand this. This means that trying to armor through those Sento gaps will get your armor broken when Kenshi follows up with a button. Another reason you should not armor through these gaps is because Kenshi can make Sento initiate those attacks while he blocks. If you armor, it'll be blocked and they'll blow your back out Yakuza style. So when do you armor? Ideally, you want to armor when Sento has finished his attack and Kenshi is starting back his offense. Based on the offensive route used along with the timing, Sento may not be able to cover him or break your armor with an additional hit as he's in recovery. Note, learning which strings have armorable gaps will significantly help you in this specific matchup. Also note, long strings whose gaps exist farther down in the string may also allow Sento to recover before or while you're armoring, allowing him to break your armor with an additional hit. Kenshi can also bait you into armoring by tricking you into thinking he's initiating offense and block to punish you. Another thing to note is that Kenshi can alter the timings of his offense, which would afford you different options. Here's an example. Using Spirit Bob then his overhead directly after will jail you. However, if he does a combination like this, he'll be punishable as Sento cannot recover in time to jail into another offensive route. Now, I'll do that same offensive route, but instead delay the overhead slightly after Spirit Bob. Now Raiden can armor through it and get out. Now, I'll reverse it and make Kenshi initiate the offense then Sento. Now both those prior options are removed as he can either jail you or be safe at minimum. This is the nuance to his Sento offense. Note, if you try to armor and you're jailed, the armor won't come out and you'll just remain blocking, keeping you safe. If there is enough of a gap between Kenshi's and Sento's offense, then you'll be able to armor through. Think of it as an option select. Also note however, depending on where you choose to armor, you can still be punished. Another tip is when knocked down, always delay wake up to burn Sento's timer. Waking up armor is also another option, but that's up to you, because he can just block while making Sento initiate the Oki risk-free. To really understand when you can punish, armor, etc., you need to understand and know the frame data of Kenshi Sento stand buttons/strings and also Sento's own individual buttons, specifically 3 excluding his launch in mid, which is generally used to extend combos. Understand that majority of the time you'll be guessing between 50-50s or eating chip from various jailing sequences. Learning to flawless block can also help negate the chip. This will take time, but it will allow you to observe and determine when he mistimes or messes up his offense, allowing you to either punish him or armor out. You'll guess right and sometimes you'll guess wrong, that's just fighting games. Last, we have his Fatal Blow negative 36 frames. This is punishable normally on block, that's cancelled to confirm the punish. It can be neutral jumped, allowing you to punish Kenshi. You can jump back making it whiff and punish Kenshi. Last, you can jump over him and spiritually align him from the back. That's all from me. Hope this video provided some value to you, and if it did, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more. I'm out, one love.